Ladies and gentlemen, I hereby convene the 62nd Annual Commencement of Prairie State College. I'm Dr. Thomas Sabin, Interim President.
Ladies and gentlemen, please stand for the playing of the national anthem. The parade of colors will be done by Bloom Township High School, Navy Junior ROTC.
Color guard, attention. Color guard, carry colors. Color guard, forward march. Color guard, march time, march. Color guard, hold. Color guard, base. Color guard, present colors. Color guard, carry colors. Color guard, right, face. Color guard, forward, march.
As we celebrate, may we look forward to the future, but also remember to give thanks for all the things that have brought us here today. Intelligence, goals, aspirations, and perseverance, as well as the support of family, friends, and mentors. We also ask to give blessings on the tradition and values of Prairie State College, as we hope you leave here today and continue to honor the college's tradition of learning, excellence, integrity, respect, and each and every day that is to come.
Good afternoon, everyone. Members of the Board of Trustees, elected officials, faculty, staff, distinguished guests, and the class of 2021. It's my pleasure to welcome you to the 62nd Annual Commencement Ceremony. My name's Dr. Thomas Sabin. I'm the Interim President of Prairie State College. I'm honored to be here on this joyous occasion, a day of celebration, happy endings, and new beginnings. I'm extending a heartfelt congratulations to the students who have earned their degrees and certificates. Today, you'll become an alum of Prairie State College. Through all you may have endured, every obstacle and hardship, highs and lows, you persevered, and we're proud of all that you have accomplished. Well done. I also want to acknowledge those who have provided you with support along the way, to the Board of Trustees, the faculty, the staff, alumni, parents, family, friends. Thank you for joining us today as we celebrate the class of 2021. I want to offer a few reflections on my first year as interim president of this great institution. Since taking office last year, in April, I've had the opportunity to see the phenomenal work that's being done here at Prairie State College from a different point of view. From the care and support the college provides to each student, to the dedication of our faculty and staff, from the fundamental strength of our general education programs to the progressive growth of our applied programs. There is interwoven a diverse and inclusive social support structure. This encompassing approach provides our students with the academic substance and confidence to persevere as evidenced by your earned credential. Students make everything we do worthwhile. You are the reason we're here. Our distinguished faculty provide the substance, but students are needed to receive it. We're always seeking ways to enhance our programs, delivery, and student support services. As a student, you should leave here knowing you received the necessary education to advance your career and become successful in your professional life. The world needs your minds, creativity, your skills, your passion. Take what you've learned, build on it, and continue to persevere and complete your programs. The evidence is undisputed. You have attained a high goal. Many of you will be transferring to university. Some of you will begin your career immediately after graduation. Whatever your next step is, please remember that you are an overcomer. You stayed the course. You've been recognized as achievers. Keep achieving. Congratulations, you've earned an outstanding credential from Prairie State College. Build your career on it. Thank you.
Greetings. On behalf of the Board of Trustees, I am delighted to welcome you to the college's 62nd commencement ceremony and the second virtual ceremony. I'm Dr. Ronnie White, Chairman of the Board of Trustees. I recognize this is not the ceremony that you had in mind when you started, but it doesn't reduce the significance of what you have achieved. You deserve to be celebrated for all you have accomplished, and it is our intent to do that today. I would also like to take a moment to congratulate our graduating veterans. Since today is Armed Forces Day, and as a veteran, I want to recognize all of the veterans who are with us today. Through your hard work and determination, each and every graduate has earned this day of recognition and celebration. You cannot climb beyond the limitations of your own belief. Success is never final. Failure is never fatal. It is courage that counts, courage and the willingness to move on. Every day sends to the grave obscure men and women whom fear prevented from realizing their true and full potential. Failure is not the absence of success. Failure is the neglect of trying. What you see is not all there is. There is something in everything. What you have achieved is no longer your potential. Potential is what you can do but have not yet accomplished. Remember to always outwork your potential. Again, the Board of Trustees congratulates you.
Greetings to my colleagues, the board, graduates, and families. I'm Dr. McGathy, Associate Professor of Mathematics. As a Faculty of the Year, I'm representing the faculty of Prairie State with a message for you as you move forward. 2020, 2021. This year has brought a lot of challenges. Your professors have turned closets into classrooms, and you've had to turn your kitchens into science labs. You've joined class from your cell phones when technology is not cooperating. You've shared your ideas in asynchronous discussion boards. You've received online tutoring, and you've joined your professors in Zoom office hours. Some of you have attended class face-to-face, participating in activities that can't be replicated online. Many of you have had more responsibilities laid on your shoulders, helping your children with e-learning, juggling working from home, essential workers courageously keeping things going. Many of you have had to step up as caregivers, sons and daughters, brothers, sisters, and aunts and uncles, stepping up as you might be the only person at home to help out. With all of this, you've had to also manage your physical, mental, and emotional well-being. We see you and we applaud you. Many of you have thrived despite these circumstances. You've landed NASA internships, conducted research, presented at conferences, you've published essays, and won highly competitive scholarships. You've participated in clubs, created study groups, created artwork, and you made something new. And some of us, we've survived. You showed up, you finished, and you're ready to move forward. So wherever you are, know this: you are successful. You set a goal, and with the help of your success team here, your professors and your advisors, you've broken that goal down into manageable pieces, and you kept chipping away at those pieces, one bit at a time, despite the obstacles, despite the adversity that you faced. When you wanted to just give up, you took a step forward instead. You are a pioneer PSC graduate. On behalf of the faculty of Prairie State College, congratulations. You are resilient and you're ready to go far.
I just want to start off by saying congratulations, class of 2021. For some of us, this is the last step in our educational journey. For others, it's only the beginning. But nonetheless, it's a step and a part of life. Life's interesting, really. It's something we all try not to think about and try to distract ourselves against, but it's still something we have to do. We still have to live because that's all we really can do. And so I think it's understandable for us to have flaws, for us to fail, for us to try to dig ourselves out of the hole we dug ourselves. But nonetheless, we should try to be better. There's so much wrong in this world that it's quite concerning that we never really do change, do we, as a species? As a history student, there's only so much you can take before eventually you become cynical of what can happen, because in reality, we do never change. We still do the same things we do, just in a new, more efficient way. But nonetheless, we have decisions to make now as a species, as our environment is threatened, as wars continue to go on, as tensions rise throughout the nation and the world, whether or not it is justified. But nonetheless, as the great John F. Kennedy said, we stand today on the edge of a new frontier. In this case, the frontier of the 2020s. But as he continued to say, a frontier of unknown opportunities and perils, a frontier of unfulfilled hopes and threats. All we can really try to do is to improve ourselves and our communities, because that's all we really can do. We're small, we're just a speck of dust in the ever-expanding universe. And to really get past that, it's quite calming. It's quite calming. But nonetheless, as the great Neil Gaiman said, you get what everyone gets. You get a lifetime.
It's my pleasure to introduce our commencement speaker today, Prairie State College alumnus Emmanuel Lopez. Mr. Lopez graduated cum laude with an Associate in Science degree from Prairie State College in 2015. While a student at the college, he served as the president of the Student Government Association, vice president of the All Latin Alliance, and president of the Sustainability Club. Mr. Lopez then attended Indiana University Northwest, where he received a bachelor degree in communication public relations and a dual minor in psychology and Spanish. After graduating, Mr. Lopez continued his education at Northeastern Illinois University, receiving a master's degree in education leadership through the NLACE program. The NLACE program supports promising students to work as culturally competent and critical staff in administrations at institutions of higher education. Mr. Lopez served as a graduate assistant at Northwestern University, assisting the staff with the planning, implementation, and evaluation of MSA-sponsored programming throughout the year, especially during Latinx Heritage Month. Mr. Lopez coordinated and executed monthly Latinx community nights and Latinx discussion groups. Mr. Lopez currently serves as the bilingual recruiting specialist at Governor State University, where he's responsible for introducing and recruiting high school students to Governor State University. He assists with the creation and deployment of key communication workflows for the recruitment and retention of undergraduate students, building relationships with both high school and community college staff. I'm honored to introduce Emmanuel Lopez, our 2021 commencement speaker.
Greetings, staff, faculty, alumni, executive leadership, the Board of Trustees, and the stellar class of 2021. I want to start off by thanking God Almighty for this wonderful journey of mine. I would also like to thank my mentors who helped change my life: Jason Thomas, Sean Smith, James Wallace, Alejandro Magaña, Tanya Cabrera, and my most influential mentor of them all, Jenica Rodriguez. I carry every lesson, conversation, affirmation with me at all times. As I stand here today, I want to acknowledge that this is the greatest honor of my life thus far, because class of 2021, you are one of the most resilient classes to have ever graduated in the history of higher education. You had overcome so much in addition to a worldwide pandemic. The pandemic has tested you mentally, physically, emotionally, and spiritually, yet here you are. The truth is that you are resilient, you are ambitious. It speaks to your desire to be great. And most importantly, it tells me that not once did you ever give up on yourself. Today, whether you know it or not, you are honoring your future self. Whether you know it or not, you have accomplished something that your ancestors once dreamed about. Whether you know it or not, you have inspired someone in your community to continue to pursue their dreams. Starting today, no one in your immediate family or friends could ever say, I cannot get an associate's degree because no one before me has ever obtained one. And that is power. Today is about stepping back and seeing the bigger picture. Today is about understanding the significance of this moment for you, your family, and your community. Every single time that I have accomplished something new, I always circle back to Prairie State's slogan, start near, go far. However, Prairie State was much more than a start for me. It was a space that challenged me academically, a space that gave me all of my student leadership experience, a space that allowed me to win a national scholarship, a space that introduced me to my first mentors, a space where I met my beautiful fiance, Celeste Garcia. I love you, baby. What I love about the slogan, start near, go far, is that you get to decide what far means to you. There are no constraints or limitations to the word far. Class of 2021, I want you to ask yourself, how far do you want to go? I want to urge you to never stop learning. Whether it's a certificate program, a license in real estate or teaching, a bachelor's degree, or YouTube videos, never stop learning. Use this momentum from today to continue to strive forward, because there's no heavier burden than unfulfilled potential. I'm not saying that it will be easy, but I am saying that it will be worth it. There will always be people who doubt you. There was people who questioned my intelligence at every level. Sometimes not so much with their words, but with their eyes. To those people, I have nothing to say, because today is not about proving them wrong. Today is about proving yourself and everyone who believed in you right. I would like to conclude this speech with a letter that I wrote to my younger self. A letter to a young Mexican-American boy who once inspired to break every educational barrier in his family. the one that sat in today's audience 6 years ago. The letter goes like this. Today's your big day. You have worked so hard to get here. I know that you're nervous and scared. You are scared to walk across that stage because you don't know what it's going to feel like. No one in your family has ever walked across that stage before. Be brave. You deserve to be here. When you walk across that stage and accept that diploma, you will look into the sea of people and only see your family. You will see your 3 younger brothers' eyes filled with hope and excitement for you. This moment will change your life forever. Use this feeling as motivation to get your bachelor's degree. After that, go and get your master's degree. Trust me, you could do it. People will continue to doubt you. Block the noise. And follow your heart. Your heart is right. Because when I see you, I don't see Emmanuel AA, Associates of Arts. I don't see Emmanuel BA, Bachelors of Arts. I don't see Emmanuel MA, Masters of Arts. When I see you, I see so much more than that. When I look at you, I see Dr. Lopez. Your grandparents, the 3 in the sky and the 1 in Mexico, deserve to see it. Your parents, who sacrificed so much for you to have the opportunity to go to college, deserve to see it. And most importantly, you deserve to see it because only you know truly in your heart how great God wants you to be. Your community, this community, needs a Dr. Lopez. You have witnessed your dad work 6 to 7 days a week so that you never miss one hot meal. You have witnessed your mother raise 4 young boys with so much love and care while teaching herself the English language without a school system and teaching herself sign language so that she could do her job better. Don't let anyone tell you what is and is not possible in this country. Thank you. So class of 2021, start near. Go further. Go the furthest. Generational change started today, and it will continue with you. Thank you. Gracias for allowing me to share this special moment with you and your family. You graduated. You did it. And your community is better off because of it. Peace.
Emmanuel Lopez, in recognition of your support for students and education, we present you today with an honorary degree. By the authority vested in me by the state of Illinois, the Illinois Community College Board, and the Prairie State College Board of Trustees, I hereby confer upon you the honorary degree of Associate in Arts. In our 61-year history, this is the 31st honorary degree awarded by Prairie State College, and we are so very proud to bestow this award upon you, Emmanuel Lopez. Congratulations.
Phi Theta Kappa is the International Honor Society for community colleges. Each year, students across the country are recognized as members of their state's Phi Theta Kappa All-State Academic Team. We are pleased to honor 2 students who were named to the 2021 Phi Theta Kappa All-Illinois Academic Team, Oyeyemi O. Efonkoya and Ricardo Martinez. They exemplify the 4 hallmarks of Phi Theta Kappa: scholarship, leadership, service, and fellowship, and are being recognized for their academic success at Prairie State College and their involvement on and off campus. Congratulations to Ms. Efonkoya and Mr. Martinez, and thank you for your contributions. On behalf of the college, I am incredibly pleased to share that Prairie State College student and soon-to-be graduate, Ricardo Martinez, has been selected as a Jack Kent Cooke Foundation undergraduate transfer scholar. Out of more than 1,500 applicants, only 72 scholars from across the country were chosen for this prestigious scholarship. As a recipient, Mr. Martinez will receive up to $40,000 per year for up to 3 years towards tuition, living expenses, books, and required fees to complete his bachelor's degree. Additionally, Cooke scholars are eligible to apply for graduate school funding from the foundation. Congratulations to Mr. Martinez on this outstanding achievement. You have made Prairie State and indeed your entire community so proud.
The President's Leadership Award is an annual award given to one or more graduating students who have maintained high academic standing and who also have made significant leadership contributions to the college and demonstrated the values of responsible citizenship. It's my honor to present this year's President's Leadership Awards to Donald Benkendorf, Lucia Garcia Gallegos, Kelly O'Brien, Patavi Patel, and Christian Ponce. Congratulations to each of you, and thank you for your many contributions to the college, to your fellow students, and to the Prairie State College community.
Prairie State College has 6 honor societies: Phi Theta Kappa, the International Honor Society for Community College Students; Sigma Phi Alpha, the National Honor Society for Dental Hygiene Students; Alpha Beta Gamma, the National Honor Society for Students in Business-Related Disciplines; Psi Beta Honor Society, the National Honor Society for Students in Psychology; National Technical Honor Society, which honors the achievements of top career and technical education students; and finally, the Alpha Delta Nu Nursing Honor Society. It is my privilege now to present and recognize our 2021 honor graduates. The honor of cum laude, which means with honors; the honor of magna cum laude, which means high honors; and finally, summa cum laude, with highest honors. Congratulations to you all, and best wishes in your future endeavors.
The Associate in Arts recipients are Jacqueline Acosta, Shanae N. Adams, Takila Adams Collins, Bethany J. Adney, Precious Adugba, Nicolette Alicia Allen, Carrie Catrice Allen, Dylan Anderson, Lakeisha N. Andrews, Nancy Angulo, Kayla Ann Arnold, Vanessa Ayala, Brenda Nayeli Ayala, Lauren C. Banks, Anna Barraza, Jessica Bennett, Dion Douglas Bertez Bobo Jr., Brianna Bogan, Valerie Boone, Jedrazil Brodsky, Carolyn Brown, Philip Alexander Thomas Brown, Deidre L. Burden, Brianna Louise Barrage Johnson, Howard K. Barrage III, Sonia Elaine Cadian. Jonathan Perry Caldwell. Daniel Elias Calix. Valeria Calzada Barron. Jada M. Campbell. Daniela Carbajo. Jana Dominique Dorothy Clay. Deborah Cole. Deanna Marisha Crosby. Howard Tim Davis. Lanika Omatra Davis. Tama Davis L. Kimberly Dawson. Michael David Denton II. Danielle Kathleen Durante. Benjamin Durant. Alondra Esparza. Andres Estrada. Chris Lucia Evangelista. Ashley Nicole Evans. Austin D. Farmer. Taylor Nicole Fasten. Logan B. Fingerly. Myra Flores. Jalen R. Flowers. Nyree Ford. Tony N. Fawcett Turner. Brittany Galbraith. Angelica Garcia. Dakota N. Garcia. Dominic Luis Garza. Anthony Gazio. Tasia Marie Gill. Sydney Nicole Grant. Moya Griffin. Elaine Griffin. Juan Gutierrez. Stephanie Gutierrez. Jalen Christopher Hartman. Bettina L. Harrell. Nicole Michelle Harrington. Genesis M. Hartwell. Simone Shayna Hensley. Janeth Hernandez. Samantha R. Hill. Stacy Marie Hinko. Michelle A. Hogan. Edwin Hollins. Tyler Houston. Tammy Chanel Ingram. Jalen Jenkins.
Chinyinwa Wendy Jasper DeRuzor.
Tierra S. Jonikin. Christina Johnson. Demarius Johnson. Jeriana Demetria Jones. Chloe Marie Kapika. Lori Keating. Joshua Linnell Key.
Dakota Keel.
Kim Y. Kellogg. Ebony King. Jordan Knapp. Jordan K. Coyne. Kaylee B. Crawl. Catherine Evelyn Laura. Sang Toan Lee. Elisa Levy. Dylan Jesse Lopez. Jalen Lumpkin. Allison Nicole Magruder. Andrew Malone. Megan Martinez. Anina Matthew. Mariah P. McCaleb. Charles Marshall McGee Jr. Tierra Nicole McMillan. Rebecca Lynn Miller. Aina B. Modup. Farid U. Muhammad. Lakeisha M. Mormon. Keita Lavana Morris. Katrina Mosley. Rebecca Page Murphy. Mavika Miles. Jakayla Charlize Myrick. Jessica Leanne Newby. Rolanda Nees. Gail O'Banner. LaQuania Odom Davis. Olumfunke Moran Mubo Analaja. Ethan T. Otstadt. Brooke L. Pear. Partavi Patel. Lisa Patterson. Samantha J. Patty. Maylene Elise Payne. Angela D. Pearson Morgan. Andre Pina Espinosa. Mauricio Perez. Robert P. Pinkowski. Victoria Pilato. Christian Ponce. Diamond Price Wright. Candace S. Pulliam. Anita Victoria Ramos. Blake Dupree Reasoner. Andrew Archie Reeser. Dakaya Latrice Rebb. Janae Reedy. Kevin Reed. Paris Reynolds. Stephanie Rico. Alexis Robinson. Isabella Robles. Joanna Rodriguez. Sophia Rodriguez. Kevin Dennis Rogue II. Sarah Natalia Romero de Ramirez. Terrence Rucker. Eduardo Sandoval. Seneca Rodriguez Scanlon, Ethan Schneider, Mitchell Sherman, Lauren M. Seeley, Matthew Dennis Seltzer, Jessica Naomi Settles, Kristen Shaw, Candace Smith, Heather Smith, Peyton Marcellus Smith, Randy Simone Smith, Monica D. Smith, Yakori Smith, Joshua J. Talent, Kimberly Ryan Tan, Brianna A. Thompson, Paul David Tucker, Renee N. Tucker, Tavion Velasquez, Jillian Nanette Vinson, Alexia Wade, Jermaine Lamont Walker Jr., Alicia Marie Webb, Emily Nicole Whitburn, Alex Wieringa, Dominique Desiree Wilcoxon, Sharonice Eldora Wilder, Charity Martise Wiley, Davion Andrell Williams, Crystal Danielle Renee Williams, Kayla D. Williams, Lakita Wilson, Barbie Wingett, Jephthah Winters Jr., Kayla Winters, Ananda Nicole Zen, Sabrina L. Zamparelli,
The Associate in Science recipients are Margaret D. Afulabi, Ashley H. Anderson, Cody J. Arnold, Deanna Carey, Alan E. Duncan, Uyeyemi Uluwashe Efankoya, Anvit Le, Song Tuan Le,
Ricardo Martinez Jr.,
Namia Mala, Martin Dabarichi Nwanguma, Rishit S. Patel, Kaylin Cree Richards, Christopher Ujiagbe, Alyssa Mariah Mikkel Wilson.
The Associate in General Studies recipients are Martravius Allen, Azile Amkuze, Uriel Z. Arrington, Marjorie Berry, Belinda M. Cometer, Ashley Brittany Delaney. Katrina Michelle Donald Stampley. Loretta Ann England. Deanira Ford. Paz Franklin. Andrew Douglas Frierson. Sharday R. Gage. Brandon A. Graham. Anjanae Green. Jenny Van Groningen. Tyresa Henderson. Nicole T. Hill. Nicole Hudson. Lakia S. Johnson. Jaquetta L. Lawrence. Ruth Lewis Brown. Alicia Jael Love. Anina Matthew. Ina B. Modupe. Tashiana D. Moore. Martin Quiroga. Leif Erickson Ramirez de la Torre. Austin M. Raske. Johnny Relaford Jr. Wilbur Ivia Robertson. Rhonda Latrice Smith. Michael A. Stepp II. Rita Tell. Jeanette M. Thomas. Dorothy Washington Brown. Lawrence Weathersby Sr. Joyce Sarita Williams. Barbie D. Wingett. Latara Denise Winston.
The Associate in Applied Science recipients are Esmeralda Aguilar, Nicole Carter Aldridge, Michael J. Andrews, Opayemi Elizabeth Apada, Austin E. Ashiboigu, Amdalat Ayanlaja, Diane Banks, Marilyn Baraza, Montserrat Becerra, Donald L. Beckendorf III, Tamika C. Bentley, Nancy Sheridan Brazil, Tiffany Monique Brooks, Monique Selena Bunton, Joseph M. Butera, Erica M. Carruthers, Scott Truprovic, Ruby Contreras, Lucretia Davis, Letitia Davis, Latinia Shaylanta Donald, Michelle R. Dowell, Cynthia Tabe Eno, Tiffany Evancho, Tanisha Antoinette Ezel, Kyra Farley. Lasana M. Finley. Howard Fisher. Annette Flores. Evelyn Alexis Flores. Agunwale T. Falaju. Samantha Frazanone. Olivia V. Fuller. Christopher M. Gale. Mario Angel Garcia. Francisco J. Gonzalez. Shayla Lynette Griffin. Angelica Horton. Daryl Matthew Houston. Paulette Jeanette Heineman. Angeline Tiara James. Clifford A. Kepke. Kendra A. E. Johnson Smith. Sharon Alice Jones. Tony C. Kurth. Olivia D. Lairs. Alondra Leone. Aaliyah J. Lipscomb. Sanae Lockett. Elise A. Lopez Palomo. Daniela Lopez. Daniel Lundquist. Karen Malahoff. Jose Martinez. Corey McNeil. Soretta M. Miller. Jonquil Mitchell. James Anthony Molek. Talisha L. Moman. Gabriela Alexia Moraga. Amanda Nicole Navarro. Frank Tyrone Nelson. Ole Wetobi Ahem Odetoyimbo. Uche Chukwu Okoro Igwe. Luke Peebles. Naomi Perez. Sadie Ann Perez. Amber Marie Peterson. Jessica Christine Polanski. Donna Ralston. Joel Ruiz Salazar. Omar Sanchez Arellano. Priscilla Ama Sarpong. Brianna Brittany Schmidt. Melanie Schmidt. Serena Shepard. Mark J. Swanson. Rita Tella. Lakeisha Thomas. Chantel Monique Thurman. Justin Tishkalar. Rebecca S. Tepfer. Taylor Nicole Trolley. Ari Israel Ward. Michelle Andrea Washington. Whitney Aliyah Washington. Brooke T. Wayne, Naira West, Ariane N. Wilson, Ali Wilson Mohammed, Kanesha S. Winfield.
The certificate recipients are Sarah Alilovich, Bill J. Bearfield, Brian Voss, David J. Bougie, Amaya Marie Coleman, Michael J. Eubanks Sr., Amari Fisher, Mario Angel Garcia, Lauren R. Helton, Anthony Marquis Higgins, Janetta Holder, Carlos Horta, Tamika James, Deja M. Jefferson, Jose Lawrence, Jonathan M. Lewis, Whitney Sage McDade, Ania Moffett, Michael Malik Moore Jr., Jonathan Mucha, Armand Napoleon III, Frank Tyrone Nelson, Luke Peebles, Karina Pineda, Jory Iris Pitts, Justin Purnell, Jamil G. Ruiz, Leonardo Sanchez, Mariah Angelina Santiago, Jonathan Santure, Deborah J. Smiles, Genesis Zakia Imani Tate, Rita Tell, Lakeisha D. Thomas, Aisha Thompson, Alexa Weber, Lucia Sarah Welsh, Patriana Marlee White.
President Sabin, on behalf of the faculty of Prairie State College, I present to you the graduating class of 2021. I present the candidates for the Associate in Arts, the Associate in Fine Arts, the Associate in General Studies, the Associate in Science, the Associate in Applied Science degree, and certificates.
Upon nomination of the faculty at Prairie State College and by the authority vested in me by the state of Illinois and the Prairie State College Board of Trustees, I confer on you the Associate in Arts degree, the Associate in General Studies degree, the Associate in Science degree, Associate in Applied Science degree, Associate in Fine Arts or certificate, with all the rights, responsibilities, and privileges associated therewith. It is indeed my pleasure and proud moment to present to you the graduates of Prairie State College for 2021.
Hi, Prairie State graduates.
Hi, Prairie State College graduates.
Hey, graduates.
You inspire me.
I admire you. You have come out of the most interesting year any of us have experienced in our lives, yet you still thrived.
You've been able to continue your excellence through an unprecedented pandemic and also through moving to completely virtual school and all the technological challenges that involves.
This was a year full of uncertainty, many challenges and obstacles, and you overcame them. You finished.
You have managed to persevere during some very difficult times. You have come out on the other side smarter, stronger, and with a piece of paper to prove that you have done something special.
We know that it's been a really challenging year, but every assignment that you uploaded, every click you made on D2L, every discussion post you wrote, and every email that you sent, all of that work has gotten you this far.
I'd like to take a moment with you to reflect on all of the accomplishments that you have made during this really challenging period, that despite all of the uncertainties, here you are today, ready to move into the next chapter of your life.
I hope you're able to take a few moments to celebrate all the awesome achievements that you've gotten to, all your hard work and dedication, and I'm excited to see what you do next.
We hope that you take all of your newfound knowledge and skills and all the patience and versatility that's gotten you this far into the next chapter of your education, your new career, the next stage of your life with your families.
Faculty are proud of you, but you should be proud of yourself. Whether it's a certificate or a degree, whether you're going straight to work or you're transferring on to another school, the next best step in life is ahead of you.
We can't wait to hear all of the great, wonderful things you do as you move forward from Prairie State College.
We're very proud of the work that you accomplished this year, and we look forward to hearing from you about all the great things that you're going to do next.
Stay with us, remember us, stay PSC proud, and if you want to share any good news, definitely be in contact again. We're so proud of you.
We can't wait to see what you accomplish next. And don't forget, make sure to virtually turn those tassels from right to left to celebrate your achievement.
Congratulations, class of 2021. Everyone at Prairie State College is so proud of you, and we can't wait to see what you do next.
Congratulations, graduates. You guys are going to go out into the world and make Prairie State proud.
Congratulations, 2021 Prairie State College graduates. We're all really proud of you, and we can't wait to see what you do.
Congratulations, class of 2021. It's been such a difficult year, and you made it. We're so proud of you.
Congratulations, graduates. Roll, pioneers, roll.
Congratulations to class 2021 on a job well done.
Your commitment to excellence in education is awe-inspiring. Congratulations.
Congratulations, and I wish you all the best in your future endeavors. Don't forget us.
I am honored to welcome each and every one of you as the newest members of the Prairie State College alumni family. Inside the diploma cover you received is a message from the foundation asking you to register on the college website as a PSC alum. Please keep in touch with us. We look forward to hearing your success stories and achievements as you progress in your career and in life. We believe in you and want to celebrate with you when you reach your goals. On behalf of the Foundation Board of Directors, congratulations on your achievements at Prairie State College, and best wishes to you on your future endeavors.
Whether you plan to transfer to a university or start or continue a career, take what you've learned here at Prairie State College. Build on it and persevere and complete your chosen program. Proceed to the next logical challenge. Take responsibility and use respect. Thank you and congratulations.